Okay, let's get started. Hi, I'm Bill. Welcome to the channel. It's the 14th of October, 2025, and in this video I'm going to share with you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it to rehab a injury. And that injury was sustained last Friday morning, the 10th. I was at a class called Will to Drill at the Alameda Hub, facilitated by Marsha Nishi, and it was on backhands. And I went to do a two-handed backhand shot, and I lunged forward with my right leg, and got down in a proper position and everything. And after the shot, it was a nice shot. I felt a lot of pain in my hamstring, so I left the class. And it worked out all right because there was an uneven number of people, but it made it all work then, because otherwise we had to rotate one through and all that jazz. But anyway, I did get in an upper body workout. They have the biggest gym in what we call the East Bay here. And so while I was having pain in my leg, I did some upper body exercises for the remainder of the class time, just to get in some additional conditioning. So what did I do? I decided saying that since Grok had built my conditioning and strength training program, I'd ask Grok, how do I rehab it? Because Grok was already familiar with the exercises that he had recommended, or Grok had recommended for me to perform as part of the program. So I basically just asked, while playing pickleball, I did a two-handed backhand shot. So I gave Grok some background. And then I said, what can I do to rehab the hamstring? Grok thought for 27 seconds. Provides the important disclaimer, just like I should give you a disclaimer. Anything I share here is for my use only. I don't recommend you do any of it. As always, if you have an injury, you should have a conversation with your doctor or physical therapist. Grok started giving me information, given your fitness level at 6 foot, 203 pounds, active routine with strength, balance, mat exercises and hip openers. So it understands, it knew what was part of my conditioning and strength training program. Gives me do not push through pain. And then it says hamstrings strains typically heal in 2 to 8 weeks with proper care, but recovery can take longer for seniors due to reduced tissue elasticity. In the meantime, Grok said avoid pickleball, lunges, or any forward bending activities until pain subsides. And so, and then it offered the RICE method, rest, ice, compression, and elevation. Because I felt that having sustained hamstring injury before, I felt that what I was experiencing this time was relatively mild. So I did rest. I did try and keep weight off my right foot. I did not do the ice, and I did not do the compression because I did not feel or see any visible swelling that was occurring. And I did, though, elevate my leg as suggested. And I did take 2 ibuprofen on Saturday morning, but after that I didn't take it again. This time I believe, what I'm experiencing is rather mild pain. And what is really important, though, is that I don't rush. In the past, when I sustained a hamstring, I tended to rush and try to get back out on that court right away. This time I'm taking a different approach. I'm going to show myself some patience, and I'm going to follow this program that Grok has outlined, and I'm going to take my time. The positive thing is, prior to the injury, I had already started my conditioning and strength training program. It was unfortunate that I got injured right away, but that injury reinforced that my decision to start a conditioning and strength training program was the right one. And this injury makes me even more committed to stick with the program of conditioning and strength training for two reasons. And they're really the two reasons on why I started the conditioning and strength training program. One, I would like to continue to improve my performance on the court, and that is going to take me getting in better condition as part of it. And then two, that better conditioning of my body should help me reduce injuries like the one that I just sustained. It's clear to me I was not doing enough in the past to stretch my hamstrings. And now that, this is 3-4 times that I can think of in the last maybe 4 years that I've sustained a hamstring injury. Clearly, while that frequency may not appear to be very often, it's kind of telling me I'm not doing enough as part of general conditioning and strength training to focus on hamstrings in particular. And so I'm going to be more mindful of that. But I did want to show you one thing that Grok suggested. And again, the approach is rehab phases for your hamstring. Once acute pain decreases, typically 3 to 7 days. So we had the injury on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today is Tuesday. So it's been 3.5 days, 4 days since I sustained the injury. So the pain is almost non-existent. So I thought, okay, it's time to start phase one. I'm comfortable doing that. And it says once acute pain decreases, which I believe it has, transition to general rehab, progress slowly over 4 to 6 weeks, starting with stretches phase one and then strengthening in phase two as pain allows. So aim for 2 to 3 sessions per week, 10 to 15 minutes each. Stop if pain increases beyond mild discomfort. What Grok is suggesting, Grok says these are tailored for seniors and your pickleball background, focusing on low impact moves that align with your mat exercises, i.e. or ergo, glute bridges and balance drills. So I think it's pretty cool that I'm able to essentially go to Grok, my coach who built my conditioning program, and have that conversation with Grok, my coach, that I now have a hamstring injury, and Grok, knowing the conditioning and strength training program that Grok built for me, can give me guidance. I think that's pretty cool, and I'm really kind of loving AI. So this morning was the first 10-minute workout. I just want to point out this video. I'll put a link in the video description. Jessica is a physical therapist. This is one of the videos that Grok suggested I use for guidance. And I did this 10-minute hamstring stretches this morning. Many of these things I did in the past when I was going to the gym at Google, when I was working there. I did that for a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And so, but some of the things are new. But I'm going to put a link to this video in the video description. If you're looking for some guidance on workouts that might be able to focus on your hamstrings, of course, first check with your doctor or physical therapist. But this video may give you some ideas. I'm offering this information not as medical advice or physical therapy advice. I'm just sharing what I am doing to address, one, the rehab of my current injury, as well as ongoing conditioning and strength training related to my hamstrings. So, and then the workout this morning was relatively easy to do. It was basically I'm pretty much pain free right now, but again, it's a great workout. Get your hips involved and those type of things, and I actually enjoy doing it. And it's something that I will do as suggested 2 to 3 times a week at a minimum as part of my ongoing conditioning and strength training. I haven't yet looked at this other phase 2 yet. Phase 2, there's again a bunch of exercises. The focus is on the hamstring, so I'll be looking at these. And then there's also phase 3 activity, and so it was just really helpful to me to get this information to get me started and guided in the right direction. And again, some of these things were already in my conditioning and strength training program, so many of these will be ongoing over time, again, as I try to improve my conditioning and strength. So other than that, that's basically what I wanted to share. If you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. I'm really kind of having fun working with Grok, building me a conditioning and strength training program, and then being able to go to Grok when I sustained an injury and get some rehab guidance. And so we'll see how it goes. I'm already using Grok around shot technique. I don't know if you've seen my video on the knees. One of the focuses that I have on the knees. I am going to be doing a video with a small deck focused on keeping my head down through the shot and some of the exercises that Grok has suggested that could help me meet my goal of keeping my head down through the shot and those type of things. So I'm just having a lot of fun, and it's essentially I'm having an ongoing conversation with Grok as things develop related to conditioning, strength training, and injury rehab. So just a lot of fun. If you haven't tried it, you might want to try your favorite AI and see what information it may give you. And if you have sustained hamstring injuries in the past and you have a program that you use that's working for you, please drop a comment. Be happy to take a look at that information, and keep in mind that other people read comments. So anytime you put something in a comment, you're not necessarily only helping me, you may be helping other people as well. So, all right, thanks again for dropping into the channel. My boomstick elongated is supposed to arrive today. I know that's going to be putting pressure on me to want to get back out on the court, but I'm going to resist that. I'm going to show patience this time. I'm going to work to properly rehab this hamstring injury so I reduce the chances of it becoming re-injured because I didn't follow a good program for rehab and I didn't take the time I should have taken to give the proper attention to rehabbing my hamstring injury. All right, if you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. They're very helpful. Your comments are very helpful to the channel as well. Other than that, if you like the content, please thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, point other people to this direction. Always appreciated. And other than that, you never know, we may bump into each other out on the courts. Thanks again for dropping in. Till next time.